Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
We're gonna try this again. Thank y'all for joining me because you didn't have to, and I appreciate y'all for clicking on my video and coming to see me. But I wanted to tell y'all about something that happened about a week ago. So as y'all may know, for those of y'all who watch us regularly, Carter just got glasses. It was a little while ago. It hasn't been long. And so I work at the school where Carter and Connor go to school at. So it was at the end of the day one day, and I went to go get Carter from his class, and his teacher was like, Carter he was hysterical, and I forgot what else she said, but basically he was upset. And come to find out, it was one of the students who was one of his friends. He said Carter looked like a nerd since he got his glasses, and so I guess that hurt his feelings. And so, cause Carter, he was so excited about getting glasses, and I was happy that I didn't have to fight with him about wearing his glasses. So that was a plus for me, because he had been telling me that he wanted glasses. And so finally he got the glasses. We were wearing the glasses. He only had them for about a few days. And so at this point, I was like, my first instinct was I got mad. And so I do know too that this teacher, she could be kind of over the top sometimes. So I don't know if he was like that hurt about it, or if just seeing, because Carter at school, he don't ever really cry. Just seeing him upset made her say that he was hysterical. And of course Carter didn't want to talk about it, and she said the boy denied it. So I'm like, I know Carter just not crying for no reason. So you had to say something. So he said Carter was like a nerd. So I got mad, and then when I came home, I told my mama and my sister and brother about it, and they were upset. And so, which is understandable, because if something happened to, or somebody do something to my niece or my nieces or my nephew, like, I'm very protective. And so but me, I had to compartmentalize my feelings, because this is my job, and at the same time I am a parent, and nobody want to see their child get hurt, whether it's mentally, physically. Because sometimes when they hurt mentally, it's worse than physical hurt, because you can't erase words. And once somebody say something, no matter how much they apologize, you still remember what they said. You still remember what they said if it affected you in a big way, whether it's negative or positive. And so they were mad about it. They were calling, checking on him, and I didn't want him to know that I had told him, because he's the type, he's kind of low key when it comes to stuff like that. He don't like that kind of attention. He don't like that kind of attention to be on him. So and then for the next few days, he would like conveniently forget his glasses. And so I would we'll get in the car, and he don't have his glasses. I make him come back in the house and put his glasses, get his glasses, whatever. And so at the end of the day, a couple days ago, might have been yesterday, the boy came up to me, because he's a child. He comes see me every day and give me a hug and say something, let me know what's going on with his life. He plays sport, let me know what's happening or whatever. So he told me, he was like, guess what? I'm like, what? He said, I think I need glasses. So after all that, I think because he was saying that his mom didn't, because how we found out about Carter was that, because I take them to the doctor, and the doctor said that his vision is fine. But the nurse at school, yearly they give the kids vision test at a certain point in the school year. And so he didn't pass his vision test. And come to find out, this boy, he got the same letter home that he didn't pass his vision test. It's just that his parents didn't take him to go get his eyes checked yet. So I don't know what if that has anything to do with him saying what he said to Carter, the fact that he wasn't able to get his glasses, or he just hadn't got his glasses, they didn't take him, or whatever reason, he hasn't gone to get his eyes checked yet at the eye doctor. So I don't know if that was jealousy or I don't know. But anyway, I said that to say it affected Carter in that moment and like a couple days later, but I didn't really have to push hard for him to wear his glasses. He just put them on, and I'm happy that it didn't affect him to the point to where he's like every day is a struggle for him to put his glasses on. And I had to explain to him and the boy too that just because somebody wear glasses, that don't make them any different than what they were before they had glasses, because I wear glasses too. And so yeah, and he was like, okay, but I couldn't be any harder on him than I normally would with any other child. So I had to treat it as if Carter was another student. I couldn't go harder on him because that was my child. But I was kind of proud to see that Carter, he just basically, he kept it moving, and he is who he is, and he's wearing his glasses now, and I don't have to force him to wear his glasses, and I am so happy for that. And to say that a lot of times some people would have said that, oh, he's being bullied. But the thing is, bullying, to me, I feel like that's something that happens. It's sad that it happens, but I think it's something that happens when somebody is continuously doing something and you are too afraid, or you can't protect yourself, or do whatever you need to do to make that person stop, or it's uncontrolled. But yeah, he was teasing him, and no parent wants to see that. But at the same time, it's like I feel like at some point every child gonna go through a phase, not a phase, but it's gonna be a day where your child gonna get teased. I just feel like it. Do I think it's right? No, but it happens. And then raising boys to be men, I mean, it's just part of life. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I don't want my child to be the one teasing somebody, and I don't even want my child being the one being teased. But at some point, kids have to learn how to deal with stuff like that, because that's why, like, you have so many kids who are so, and I don't want to knock anybody, but some of them are so sheltered that they never experience adversity. And then when it comes time to experience something that you never experienced, they don't know how to handle it. And so they just blow up. So I just want them to be able to deal with stuff and not, in a rational way, basically. So to be real well-rounded. And I never want them to be the one picking on somebody else's child. And I really don't want them being picked on. But at some point, you have to deal with it. I dealt with it coming up. And I'm sure most of us have dealt with it to a certain extent. So I'm just proud that he kept it moving. He had his moment, and I'm not saying he may not think about it, but I'll ask him about it. He's like, why would he keep talking about it? So I don't ask him about it, but if I see him trying to not wear his glasses or something, I will say, you have to wear your glasses, because at one point you thought glasses were cool, and now for some reason you forgetting your glasses. So I just said that to say, talk to your kids and make sure they are. I know I have insecurities now, but make sure for the most part they're confident in who they are, and when they go to school, they have a certain amount of security within themselves. Like, build them up at home and let them know that when they go to school, just because you say this about me, so what? I mean, it may hurt, but you can get up and dust yourself off and keep it moving. Like, it's not the end of the world because somebody has said something about you that you don't like. So, yeah, just let your kids know that it's okay. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody ain't going to like your swag. Everybody ain't going to get you. But guess what? That person not for you. Just like when I make my videos. It's going to be people who like my videos, people who don't like my videos, and that's okay, because that's why there are so many choices out here, because I don't expect everybody to watch my video, but it may help somebody. So even if it just reaches one person, I'm happy for that, and I appreciate that. So once again, thank y'all for coming to see me today, and until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.